Hi guys, welcome to my channel, The Golden Cruiser. I'm Cindy, and today we're going to take a look at what did that passenger ask for? So let's take a look at some of the passengers' strange requests to cruise members. From the outrageous to simply bizarre, cruise staff has seen it all. And a lot of these cruise staff take to their social media to discuss these things that crazy passengers has asked for. So let's take a look at 7 of these requests. Now, number 1 was a request for 500 white, pristine roses to be delivered to their suite on a luxury cruise before dinner time. The problem was there wasn't 500 pristine roses on board, and they were in the middle of the Caribbean and not near land. So, as the demanding passenger, who I'm sure was very, very wealthy, and the cruise ship wanted to please them, they had a helicopter flown from Miami, a private helicopter, with these roses to the cruise ship to have them in the passenger's cabin before dinner as requested. Can you guess how much this cost that passenger? $80,000. Wow, those are some expensive roses. Number 2 was a personal gym. Before boarding their luxury cruise, a guest required to have several pieces of gym equipment in their suite. They wanted a treadmill, weights, dumbbells, and assorted aerobic accessories. It was definitely not an easy task for the crew to lug up all that heavy equipment when there's limited spaces on cruise ships. It took them many, many hours to get all this equipment, get it set up in the suite for the passenger, and yet the passenger never used any of it on their whole cruise. The crew member said all the passenger did was sit on the pool deck with a cocktail and a cigar and never once even lifted a dumbbell. Now, they don't go to say exactly how much that cost, but they ended up, the passenger had all that equipment that he actually had to pay for, donated to a local fitness center. So making this perhaps the most expensive gym membership never used. So it was quite a lot of money. They don't even say the amount. Number 3 was food measured to perfection. Now, one passenger insisted that all his food must be weighed to perfection. From pasta to breakfast cereal, he wanted everything weighed on a scale, and it had to be a certain weight before he would eat it. Now, as you can imagine, cruise ships, especially the dining rooms, are extremely busy places. So doing something like this would be very difficult. That's why the request was politely declined. Also, this passenger had no medical condition or no reason that required that this be done. Number 4 is kind of a silly one, the equator line. One of the most amusing questions cruise members had received was from a guest who said, "What will it look like when we cross the equator?" Well, the crew member thought he meant, are they going to have a celebration on board because we just went over the equator, or will something be on the big screen? But no. What the passenger actually meant was, will there be a line in the ocean showing us the divider, or will there be a sign out in the ocean telling us we're crossing the equator? I don't know. I don't know. I don't get it. But anyway, they had to tell them no, there was no line in the ocean or no sign like if you're going into another state, welcome to Oregon, welcome to California. just not going to be there, planted in the ocean, sticking out of the water. And how could they put a line across the ocean? I don't know. I just scratched my head to that one, but oh well, you hear a lot of strange things. Number 5. I don't think this was very nice, and I'm sure a lot of people don't. It was a request for only female crew members. A man traveling alone once requested that every visible cruise member he saw or that waited on him during his voyage must be a woman. He even submitted a detailed list of preferred physical appearances, such as her height, her weight, and her hair color. When told this was impossible to do, he offered to pay double his fare to have certain crew replaced before departure with these women. The ship's management thankfully declined, explaining that their staff was hired for their skills and experience and not their appearance. Wow. That's all I can say is wow. I would never want to come into contact with this individual. That's just ridiculous. Unbelievable. It takes all kinds is all I can say. Number 6 is a whole room for storage. A couple booked 2 identical suites on their cruise ship going to the Mediterranean, one for themselves and one for their designer wardrobe. However, they demanded that the second cabin had all the furniture removed and replaced with clothing racks and storage containers. The staff told them this request violated maritime safety regulations. However, they attempted to negotiate by offering to pay triple their suite rate that they had paid. Their request was still denied, but the couple proceeded to fill their cabin with so many clothes that their bathroom door couldn't even fully open. Wow, what are you doing with all these clothes and things on a cruise? Geez, you shouldn't even be wearing designer stuff out to port. That screams, come and rob me, come and rob me. Another, wow. And number 7, this is the last one. This is a pretty good one too. Captain for a day. The most bold requests came from a tech executive who demanded to park the cruise ship in one of the harbors they were going to. He claimed he had experience with a 40-foot yacht and that qualified him to handle the 900-foot cruise ship. Wow. Little boat, dock, big ship. Well, you could guess he was declined this request, but he offered to pay some money for the experience, and he suggested the captain could stand behind him while he docked the boat. Well, he was still declined. This is an impossible request, number 1, for security reasons. And the guest spent the rest of his cruise explaining to all the passengers how he could have done a better job than the captain docking that ship. Wow. Another wow. I don't get it. Some people, they're privileged, I don't know. They think they can get anything. Money buys anything. Doesn't always work that way. Not always, people. But there's some funny things I thought I would throw out there today. I hope it made your day, made everybody give a little chuckle or a little, what's going on here, like I did. But anyway, I hope everybody has a wonderful day. I want to thank you for stopping by. If you like this video, please give it a thumbs up, a like, and subscribe to my channel so for some more of these silly and other videos, tips, news, whatever's out there in the day. And have a wonderful day and come back again to see me again on the Golden Cruiser. Bye for now.